never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me, yeah. Wait, I think I'll last a bit longer. Fine.
Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd family a part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. Now that it is officially Monday, we are 10 days away from Thanksgiving, and it seems like just yesterday we started 2023, and we are pretty much staring through the glass into 2024. And they say as you get older, time goes by faster and faster, and when I was younger, I did not believe that, but as I get older, I certainly do. Over the weekend, Saturday night, I was at 244 Livestock Road, Easton Nolly, Georgia, for SWA Wrestling. Of course, we run there the second Saturday of each month, and they announced Saturday night that at Fightmare last month, we had right around 340 that Jackie was able to count. And of course, you're not going to count every single head, especially when you have that many. So I would say we probably had around 370, 375. It was the best show we've had as far as attendance numbers at 244 Livestock Road. But this past Saturday, we had 9 matches in our first show after Fightmare. And of course, you're not going to have crowds that big back-to-back shows, but it still was not a bad crowd Saturday night. You can't beat good, family-friendly fun for $5 a person. We'll be back for the next show at SWA Wrestling coming up on Saturday, December the 9th. But Saturday night, me, along with a brand new ref named Jay, refed the show. So thanks to Jay for helping me out. We ended the night by crowning new SWA Tag Team Champions as Dynamic Dexter and Young DC won the Tag Team Championship match to become the new SWA Tag Team Champions. And yesterday afternoon, I was at 6687 Highway 72 West, Colbert, Georgia, for the Ultimate Wrestling Federation. Of course, doors opened at 4 o'clock. Bell time was 4:30. We had 7 matches, and it was me, along with Ref Slim, and a new ref named Xander that refed the show. Yesterday, another great UWF show. We ended the show yesterday by crowning a new UWF Heritage Champion as Jacob Ashworth defeated the Radical DC Washington to become the new UWF Heritage Champion. The next UWF show at 6687 Highway 72 West, Colbert, Georgia, is coming up on Sunday, November the 26th. But yesterday, we saw the debut at the UWF for Aaron Dallas, and we saw the debut at the new building for the Northside Heroes. They came to UWF at our old location, but it was their first time at our new location in Colbert, Georgia. And if you missed either or both of the shows over the weekend, you missed two fantastic shows. And speaking of wrestling, this upcoming Saturday from the Kia Forum in Inglewood, California, AEW will present Full Gear. And this will be the 5th installment of AEW Full Gear. We have 9 matches on deck so far. They might announce one more before it gets here, but right now we're looking at MJF and a partner to be announced against the Guns for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships. Hikaru Shida versus Toni Storm for the AEW Women's Championship. Sting, Darby Allin, and Adam Copeland versus Christian Cage, Luchasaurus, and Nick Wayne in a 6-man tag team match. Orange Cassidy versus John Moxley for the AEW International Championship. Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland in a Texas death match. Kenny Omega and Chris Jericho versus the Young Bucks. Chris Statlander versus Julia Hart versus either Red Velvet or Sky Blue in a triple threat match for the AEW TBS Championship. Ricky Starks and Big Bill versus Rush and Dralistico versus FTR versus Kings of the Black Throne for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. And MJF versus Jay White for the AEW World Championship. All that's coming up Saturday night from the Kia Forum in Inglewood, California, as AEW presents Full Gear. And in case you have not heard, it was announced over the weekend that it's looking more and more like Monday Night Raw is going to be coming on FX. Now, it has not been made official, but that is the rumor as of this weekend. Most of the time when you hear rumors like that, they end up being true, but not always. So, of course, we cannot say it's official because we don't know, but looking like Monday Night Raw is going to move over to FX. The only thing about that I do not understand is FX is owned by Fox. I think everybody knows that, so that's not a news flash or anything, but it looks like Fox is giving up rights to SmackDown to turn around and pick up rights for Raw. So that doesn't make sense to me. If you're going to, drop wrestling. But I don't understand the point of dropping SmackDown just to get Raw, especially considering that the TV ratings here lately have been about the same as far as Raw versus SmackDown. I mean, Raw has forever been the most popular show, but it used to not even be close. But it's pretty close now, so I don't know exactly the point of dropping one just to grab the other one, because more than likely, and I don't know this to be a fact, so I could be wrong, but more than likely, since SmackDown is 2 hours and Raw is 3 hours, you're probably going to be paying more to carry Raw than you were paying to carry SmackDown, since Raw is longer. So I do not understand the philosophy and the point of dropping one just to grab the other. But the rumor is it's looking like Monday Night Raw will start coming on FX. Of course, we know that for the majority of the time Raw has been coming on TV, it's been on USA. But I do remember, I forget exactly what year it was, but I do remember at one time when Raw left USA and started coming on what was then called Spike TV, and then of course it eventually transitioned back to USA. So it has been coming on USA for the majority of its existence, which of course was 1993, but not the whole time it's been coming on. So we'll wait and see if that rumor is true, and if it is true, is it going to be a 3-year deal, 5-year deal, 10-year deal? We don't know. But I just wanted to go ahead and put that little birdie in your ear that it looks like Raw is going to start coming on FX. Homes for Our Troops is a publicly funded 501c nonprofit organization that builds and donates specially adapted custom homes nationwide for severely injured post 9/11 veterans. Since the 2004 inception, nearly 90 cents of every dollar spent has gone directly to our program services for veterans. Visit at hfotusa.org. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. I just got diagnosed with Tom Jones syndrome. And my wife asked me, "Is that common?" And I said, "It's not unusual." And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.